The Great Piggy Bank Robbery. My daughter had, my granddaughter had a piggy bank. And I convinced her to take it to the bank, that it would be safer and she'd get some interest on her money. And she did that. They gave her some incentives to do that also. And then after it had been in in their in that account for quite a few years, they started charging interest. I mean, not interest, but uh, fees. $10 a month fee. Well, that was a little bit more than she was putting in. So her balance started declining instead of going up. Anyway, to make a long story short, uh, I bought the thing and we got a lot of those fees back. But the point is this was a bank. You're supposed to be able to trust the bank. And it'd be nice if my granddaughter was able to trust the bank for her whole life. But that probably won't be the case. She will have a certain amount of suspicion, as do I. The reason I'm telling you the story is the purpose of business, or the principle of business, is kind competence. Uh, an institution has some advantage, cooperative advantage, has the advantage of being able to bring more resources and 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 the cooperative advantage in the bringing the resources together should have a good effect on humankind. The purpose for an institution is to do something better than you can do it yourself. So anyway, kind competence is the principle of economics, and that bank was not kind. It was not competent. However, the CEO receives 21 million per year or more, and uh, that is not economic. That is not an economic institution. It's what I call an antinomic institution. It's not economical. Don't put your money there. uh, uh, it decreases. All of our money decreases when an institution is antinomic instead of economic. All of our money decreases in value. In fact, when I was 4 years old, my grandmother gave me a Christmas card with $1 in it. My grandmother was about the, well, she was just plain tight, I guess. And she expected everybody else to be. And being 4 years old, I opened up all my presents, and this is just a card, so I tossed it that way. And somehow or other, that card got lost with she had a fit. With her in her life, she managed to save $50,000 living right through the Depression. She was orphaned at the age of 8, and she managed to save a pile of money in those days, which she lost immediately when she had to go into an old people's home. But to get back to the dollar that I lost and she never forgave me for it, I think she would feel a lot better today, because that dollar today would be worth 5 cents. 5 cents. So instead of losing a dollar, I lost a nickel. So I hope, Grandma, I hope that makes you feel a lot better. 95% better. The point of what I'm saying is it's very, very important that we corral the bureaucracies that are devaluing our efforts to do the right thing for our fellow human beings. When bureaucracy starts out, it starts out as people getting together to perform a mission. But it doesn't take very long before everybody is trying to serve the bureaucracy, because that's how you get more money. You get paid that more. Always want more money. But unfortunately, we have bureaucracies function as they do, have historically. We will lose our money, even if it's still in our pockets. But worse yet is we're all here to serve each other, serve and protect each other. That's what economics is, serving and protecting each other. When that doesn't happen, we're all less. And in the case of my Christmas card,